It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 2024 Cannot Win Awards. Cannot Win Awards are the awards you don't want to win. If you win these awards, you sure as hell don't want to win them again next year. Maybe you could change some things, do things a little bit better and not win the award. Without any further ado, let's jump on that gigantic, sharp, interactive board and let's give away some Cannot Win Awards. The way this works is I'll call off the category and then I'll announce the winner. The first category is this. Leasing company most likely receiving last Frankie Award for Best Leasing Company. Leasing company most likely receiving their last Frankie Award for Best Leasing Company, and that would be Great America. Folks, there's a rumor out there that Great America is going to change their name from Great America to Good America. Maybe Mediocre America. They're still debating that, is the rumor. And it's because they got new leadership. New leadership's doing some things, and people are questioning, are they great? Are they good? Are they mediocre? Great America gets the award. OEM leader most vicious in cost cutting. OEM leader most vicious in cost cutting, well, that would be the dictator Xi. Of course he deserves the trophy. You know, those PRCs, those People Republic of China companies, well, the dictator Xi allows them to use slave and forced labor in their manufacturing processes. And folks, if you're going to use slave and forced labor in your manufacturing processes, you're going to cut some costs, aren't you? I mean, I think Xi deserved to win that trophy. And more importantly, the Department of Homeland Security, because Xi's winning that trophy, says, hey, you're a PRC and you use forced and slave labor. You're not welcome in our country. Holy crap, I think you've seen some episodes regarding that. Dumbest acquisition in 2024. Well, we all know what that is. Epson buys Fiery. There's not a whole lot to say about that except good luck, Epson. What's the next award, ladies and gentlemen? OEM most likely to be auctioned off. OEM most likely to be auctioned off, and the winner is, of course, Konica Minolta. Yeah, if you've watched The End of the Day with Ray over these last 7 years, you'll know that Konica Minolta is pretty much a train wreck. Woo! Running off the tracks, right? Financial bloodbaths over there. And something's got to give. And of course, I believe, and I've been saying this for a while, that they'll be kind of going in the hands of Fujifilm pretty soon. We'll see how that pans out. But they definitely should get that award. Leasing company caught in a big lie. Leasing company caught in a big lie. Well, who's the winner of that? Oh, Great America. Of course, right? Remember? Remember when they were going around telling everybody that Collaborants, their master service provider platform, would never be sold? They would even say things like, this is not a private equity group master service provider. If your master service provider is owned by private equity, who knows what's going to happen to that? This is wholly owned by Great America. This is valuable to us. This means a lot to us. It's never going to be for sale. Well, I guess that was either a lie or a complete miscalculation, or the new leadership decided, you know what? I don't really care what my dad thought. I'm getting rid of that damn thing. Good questions to be asked, right? Mega dealer with biggest distraction from financial non-performance. Mega dealer with biggest distraction from financial non-performance. We all know who that is. A Visual Edge IT. I mean, right? Look at the football. Don't look at Aries Capital's 10 Qs or 10 Ks. Don't watch The End of the Day with Ray when he's sharing Aries Capital's 10 Qs and 10 Ks and how that investment relates to us. Look at this football over here. Wow. They definitely deserve to win that one. A4 manufacturer most likely to have notes from forced laborers inside machines. Look, I got to read that again. That's just, that's making me sweat. A4 manufacturer most likely to have notes from forced laborers inside the machines. Well, of course, it'd have to be 9-Star, right? 9-Star is the PRC that's controlled by the dictator who's saving the most cost because the dictator allowed 9-Star to use slave and forced labor in their manufacturing processes. Wow, they definitely deserve to win that one. Industry analytical firm most think is compromised. I think you all know who got that one, right? Of course, it's Key Point Intelligence. Come on. I mean, they like to say they're unbiased. But are they really? Hey, we're going to sell you this award. But if we sell you this award, it also comes with this great analysis. I mean, right? Come on, folks. It's nutty to think they're not biased, isn't it? What's the next one? Industry venue where floating all boats is questionable. Industry venue where floating all boats is questionable. Ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than the Executive Summit, of course. The meeting out in the desert. I'm thinking, if it's in the desert, are you really floating boats? I mean, where are you floating boats in the desert? But then I started thinking, that's probably just kind of a metaphor. But then again, what boats are you floating? Only the boats you like? If there's a boat in the water that's kind of banging into your boat, you don't want to float that one, you want to sink it? I mean, come on, man. Floating all boats? Really? I think they definitely deserve that award. Hang on a second. I got some things going on my earpiece here. We got another award. Oh, let's see what that is. Charity blunder from OEM. A charity blunder from an OEM. I think I know who won that one. None other than Nota. I mean, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's use a national tragedy to lure people to our booth at a trade show. I mean, that's totally just crazy, disgusting at so many different levels. They definitely deserve to win the charity blunder from an OEM. Nota. Another one? Another award. Hang on a second. Hang on. What's this one? Oh, Imaging Channel ERP dumped multiple times. I think we know who won that one. I mean, one of the biggest disastrous stories in our industry. The ERP that was going to do everything. The no bolt-on is going to change the game. It didn't change anything. It changed hands a couple of times, and now it changed hands for the third time. And I'm hoping this teaches everybody in our industry a lesson. Make sure you do some due diligence on these wannabe ERP companies that come into the marketplace. Because if they fail or they end up getting gobbled up by somebody that's like an OEM, and then the OEM gets tired of screwing with it, then they dump them off again, it really affects the dealerships, how much money they got to spend and all that crazy stuff. It's not a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, these are my annual Canada Win Awards, and I want to do this really quick as we end the show. I want to give a big uncongratulations to all the winners. I mean, a big uncongratulations. And I also want to invite the Parrot Press to publish today's episode, publish the winners on their blogs. Isn't that funny? One of the parrots has a hat on. What's it say? What's going on? That's kind of coincidental. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching me knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that will be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all on Monday.